Rise and shine, Buttercup. Are you just waking up? Well, I figure you need a few steps or little guidance as to what you should be doing now, since your world is probably turned upside down. Fact is, you're waking up, and there's no such thing as half awake. Considering many people's worlds have just been turned upside down, it might be a little hard for people to find their own footing. So I'm going to try and, help you do that, and, help try and get you to where you're at least at the starting line, instead of just wandering around aimlessly in chat rooms looking for someone to help you. First step, number one step, verify your original account number. Just for those of you that say I don't provide distinct and precise steps, okay? I can't spell it out for you, okay? Because YouTube will pull my video. But I have a red number on the back of my social security card that is called a control number, okay? Now this is, it starts with a letter, one letter, and then is followed by a string of numbers, and it's red, all right? Now that letter on my card corresponds to the number 2, which is New York. So I like New York, and number 2 works. All right, so then I would go and find the routing numbers for that number that my letter matched. Use the main routing number for that location as the routing number. I will add my secret society number as the account number. If you don't understand what I just said, rewind the video, play it again until you understand it. Do not move ahead until you understand it. Once you have that number, you're going to verify it by plugging it into one of your vendor's sites to ACH transfer payment from it. Okay? Don't use any of the public debt numbers. Don't add 22 or 23 or anything to delineate savings or checkings. Don't add 0 to your secret society number before or after to make 10 digits. Don't use alternate regions. Try to use your original region. Just because it's reversing doesn't mean the account isn't there, okay? In this one, you're going to hear me say pretty much every time, do some fucking research, okay? Don't be so fucking lazy that you got to go and just, latch on to the first person you see and are going to, listen to them and believe what they say. That's how you end up getting set up and dragged into some bullshit, okay? Do some fucking research. The history is there. The facts are there. Research every claim. Anyone that claims something, don't come talking about what you heard from so-and-so unless you can verify or validate, that claim. Unless you have facts to back it. No one wants to hear that shit. Before you come asking some silly question like what does routing number mean or what does ACH mean, why don't you go to Google and ask Google? And again, stop looking to latch on. Okay, I've been at this for, under a year. And I've learned everything, most of what I learned from interaction with people in these companies and the internet. So you have the same tools at your disposal. Next, stop pissing and moaning about reversals. I mean, you signing up for this, you're going to get reversals. That's their only defense. It's the only defense they have. So complaining about what what is going to happen until you involve yourself and, make a change to improve the situation on your half, it's up to you to make right what's wrong. They're not going to make right what's wrong. They're capitalizing off you not making right what's wrong. So it's up to you to do it. That's why you are of age and you're ready to handle your affairs. Did they underestimate your determination? Did they underestimate you? I like to prove that people did. Next, you have a number of tools at your disposal that were created by the very entities that enslave us, that you can go to and pull, information from, that you can go query, that you can go get dates and names from, but this right here, this is your own personal journey. This is something that you have to do as an adult, and you have to stand, on your own, stand alone. And battle these companies. You're going to have to spend, more time looking for answers than looking for someone to answer a question. You gotta put in some work and just look. It's out there. And you want to encourage others to relearn how to stand on their own 2 feet, because this society, they're crippled. They're crippled. They need someone to hold their hand, it seems. I don't know. And whether you're crippled or not now doesn't matter. You're awake. There's no going back. Trust me, there's no going back. You need to stay focused on now and, on ahead, and what you can do, now and ahead to improve. Just you'll notice that you can improve your situation quickly, as long as you're intent on, getting involved and handling it. Don't waste precious time and emotions, disappointment trying to convince others of what you now believe. There's no point in wasting time trying to convince them. Trust me, it will bring you down. Don't let the system, don't let your awareness of what's going on, don't let that bring you down. Try and keep your head and head up, because everywhere you look, it's there. All right. It's sad how much of it is there, and how anyone can condone the bullshit and defend it. Even if they're paid to, they gotta be some pretty disgusting people. But take some time out, to make those very important phone calls that will help, change your future, mold your future. Okay, you gotta realize that to these sick fucks, it's a game. All right, it's a game. The pushback the only pushback they have are the reversals, which is, like I said, once our numbers get up, they're gonna crumble. So I know they're already hurting now. So the only defense they have are the reversals, and I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to come with the truth, and my family is gonna bring it. They're gonna help bring it. But you want to be proactive. All right, we want to be proactive, not reactive. You notice we've been proactive this whole time. We're not moving in response to them. Nope. We're just moving ahead with what we're doing. We're going to do what we're going to do, and I make it very clear what we're going to do. I'm going to pound the shit out of their system until they give in and create a user interface for all my family to access their accounts and manage their accounts as need be. All right, I think that's fair. That's fair, right? I think so. I mean, there's no way we could even spend all the money that's in there, honestly. There's so much money. Actually, there is no money. It's just numbers on screens and debits and credits. That money has no value backing it, does it? Who knows? That's another video. Anyway, while I said, this is a solo mission, something you have to do on your own, we are all one, okay? Because our combined efforts of making things right will make change. One of us wins, all of us win. And when one of the little whack-ass reversals makes someone turn around and say, this doesn't work, then we all take a hit. But I know that we are not going to fall to their only defense. All right? So let's keep doing what we've been doing. And you newbies, get up to speed before you jump in, because, the whining, we don't want to hear the whining. You know what you're signing up for if you join this. So the whining and complaining about, reversals, which it's with the territory. It comes with the territory. You got to be ready to get reversals and some threat of some fake ass fees that you'll end up paying away later by picking up the phone and making a phone call. I did this video to inform the newbies, but also to, inform others that if you see someone in the chat room wandering around, asking for help, looking for someone to latch onto, please direct them to this video, which I will have on my front page for a while. Please direct them to this video, because killing that kind of, dependency on people that they don't know will kill any opportunity for crooks or other people, opportunists to take advantage of those that are pretending to be weaker minded and, don't put as much faith behind their own decisions as they should. Well, if you like what I'm doing here, why don't you go ahead and click that like button. You know you want to like it. Subscribe, share, comment, dislike. Do something so your brothers and sisters know that you're alive out there. Like showing them that you can learn to walk on your own 2 feet again. Until you find your truth, keep looking.